My parents sent me a gift box. My husband looked at it and said, "Don't open it." I asked, "Why, can't you see it?" I looked closer and froze. I didn't open it. I did this instead. 30 minutes later, police were at the door. Prat 2 Ellie was standing over it, bottom lip trembling like a cartoon. I remember walking into the hallway and just knowing what was about to happen, like a reflex. When Mom showed up and started yelling, Ellie pointed at me. Linda did it. Just like that. No warm-up. No eye contact. Just betrayal, clean and cold. I hadn't touched the stupid thing. I hadn't even walked past it. But I said nothing. I was older. 'Cause she was crying. 'Cause I knew how this movie ended. Mom looked at me and sighed like I was a disappointing puzzle she couldn't put back in the box. "Well, you're the big sister. You should have been watching her." I got sent to my room. Ellie got a popsicle. And that was that. Another time, I think I was 12, Ellie borrowed my favorite sweater, wore it to school, got paint on it during some creative moment in art class, then blamed me for not telling her it was special. Mom just nodded like that made sense. "Why didn't you hide it better, Amanda? You know she's still learning boundaries." That sweater had been a gift from my grandmother. Ellie never apologized. She said I overreacted, then cried, then got ice cream, and I learned again grief doesn't get you comfort. Tears do. By the time we were adults, we weren't so much sisters as two people who grew up in the same house, and tried to keep the peace whenever our parents were in earshot. Ellie didn't go to college. She did a yoga certification. Sold essential oils for 3 months. Made a spiritual art Instagram that was actually just reposted Etsy screenshots and photos of her holding coffee mugs on beaches. Somehow none of it ever failed. It just evolved. That's what my parents said. She's finding her way. She's got such a creative soul. Not everyone fits the mold, Amanda. Which is hilarious, 'cause I never wanted Ellie to fit the mold. I just wanted her to pay back the $600 she borrowed to launch her failed bath bomb line. But I didn't say that. I just watched from a safe emotional distance as she failed upwards with my parents cheering in the background. About a year ago, I got a call from Mom. She wanted to take me to lunch. Just me. She said it like a treat, like I should be grateful. We met at this farm too. Table place she always pretended to love but secretly called overpriced. Ellie was already there, sipping a kale smoothie and looking like a discount lifestyle blogger. They were friendly. Too friendly. We ordered small talk. Then Ellie hit me with it. "So I was wondering, would it be okay if I used your name and address for something? Just for a business account. For this little art thing I'm working on. It's not shady or anything. It's just easier because I'm kind of between Lisa's and you're so stable." That word, stable. It always meant the same thing: boring, predictable, easy to pin things on. Mom jumped in. "We just thought it made sense. You're good with paperwork. And it's just temporary, really." I didn't get angry. I didn't even hesitate that long. I just said, "No." Calm, quiet, absolute. Ellie blinked. She smiled too quickly. "Hey, well that's okay." Lunch ended early. After that, the freeze-out started. Not dramatic, just gradual, colder, drier. Christmas invite got lost. My dad sent a passive-aggressive email about not supporting family projects. Ellie unfollowed me on Instagram. I didn't even notice until a friend pointed it out. I told myself I didn't care, but I did. I think a part of me thought they'd come back around. That they'd respect the boundary. That saying no wouldn't make me the villain. Instead, they just moved on without me, which was honestly fine. Quiet is better than chaos. And I've built a pretty peaceful life. A quiet house. A kind husband. No one screaming. No one crying on command. No vases smashed in the hallway. But when that box landed on my doorstep on my birthday of all days, something in me knew. This wasn't random. They weren't being kind. They were being careful. Jason tapped the edge of the box. "There. Do you see it?" I leaned in. My heart tripped. Then it stumbled. It wasn't just the label. It was everything: the font, the plastic wrap, the barcode alignment. The kind of details you only notice when you've seen them up close before. And I had. A year ago, we'd stopped by Ellie's apartment, me and Jason, to return some dishes. She was knee-deep in packing peanuts and calling it inventory. Her hallway looked like a warehouse. Boxes everywhere. Same way, same logo, same gloss. Same smell, like varnish and melting glue. She'd laughed when I picked one up and told me to put it down. "The supplier's strict," she said. "They track who opens what." She called them strict. Not careful, not expensive, strict. And now that same supplier had sent a box to me. Directly, with my not repackaged, not recycled, a new label, new seal, new box. From them to me. Jason didn't say anything else. He didn't have to. This wasn't a gift they sent using an old box. This was a shipment. A deliberate one. The kind Ellie never lets anyone else touch. And somehow it landed on my kitchen counter. I didn't speak, because there wasn't a single thing I could say that didn't taste like betrayal. After I saw the packaging, I already knew. Then came the call. My mother, syrupy and soft, asking if I'd received, or little gift. I told her yes. Told her I opened it. Told her it was beautiful. I hadn't. Jason stood next to me in the kitchen, arms crossed. I picked up my phone, tapped record, and set it on the counter beside me. Not out of instinct, not out of paranoia. Because I'd already seen the box. Because I knew what this was.